Hi, it's Pastor Paul Ella Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. Before I get in the message today, I want to give a great shout out. Happy birthday to my niece, Tammy. God bless you. Heaven smile upon you. What an awesome woman that you are. Thank you for being that great nurse that heals us not only with our medical issues, but also spiritually. Thank you, Tammy. Today, I invite you all to look with me on this triumphant Thursday at John's Gospel, the 5th chapter, verses 1 through 18. A very powerful passage. This is the passage where we find out that Jesus heals this lame man. You know, throughout the text, we begin to see that this man finds himself always wanting to get his healing. He wanted to get well, but something always got in his way, and he was not able to get to the place where he could get his healing. Well, it was their belief that when the water bubbles during this festival, anybody who gets in will get well. But this man was lame. This man had an abnormality in his legs, and he was not able to get up. He was not able to get to the pool because it was almost like the first ones in are the ones that get blessed. This man, as the text begins to let us see, everybody knew who he was. Everybody knew he had been sitting at the porch for years trying to get in. No one even helped him. You know, when I begin to look at this text, it begins to cause me to have a pause to wonder, how could it be that people knew that this man had been sick? They knew that when the angel troubled the water, all he had to do was to get in, that no one even helped him. It makes me wonder about the religiosity of people that we live with. We see people all around us who are hurting, who need healing, and we don't reach out to touch them. That says something about us, more so than the man who is lame. Well, on his own, he couldn't get in there, so he needed some help. Jesus observes this. Jesus tells the man who had been waiting all these years, who missed the opportunity to get into the pool. Jesus tells him, stand up, pick up your mat and walk. 3 little commands that he gives to a man who had never walked before, as the text leads us to believe, who had never stood before, and who never did anything on his own. Jesus tells him something. He says, stand up, pick up your mat and walk. Instantly, the man was healed. He rolled up his sleeping mat and began walking. This miracle happened on the Sabbath, so all the Jewish leaders were upset. They were going like, oh my God, look at what he's done. But it seems as though they had no problem with anybody who gets in the pool as the angel troubles the pool. This text begins to remind us there are always people who are out there. When you are being blessed, they are angry because they can always find something. You know, there are always people who can find something. There are always people who want to talk about something that wasn't right. But Jesus does something that means so much. He tells the man, you are now set free. You've been liberated. There's nothing can hold you down. I want to tell you, my brothers and sisters, you've been liberated. Jesus has said to you, stand up, pick up your mat and walk, because nothing can hold you back. In the words of the great lyricist, because ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. God wants you to be on the move for him. Always know that you are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and God has a great blessing in store for you. Take the Lord with you everywhere you go, and I'll see you again on tomorrow.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.